Okay, we're on day 6 of How to Uplift. We have found our plot, done some exploring, some questing with community. I started out here at the old world where we actually started our series. And at the far end of the building, there's the cathedral here that was one of the original buildings that was made by the founders. And again, much like we do on Sundays, they've got gratitude walls. There's actually a YouTube channel every morning, and they come in and build these walls. So it's great to see, over time, all these things people are grateful for, and look how full they are. It's just a fantastic area to be around. So today, along the lines of community, they're about to have the weekly PvP event. So I didn't lose all my stuff. When you go into a creative world, it disappears off your bar. So we're going to go server, Coliseum. And in just a few minutes, the event is starting. Again, this is another weekly event that this area is PvP, obviously. So it is also creative, so we don't have to worry about losing any stuff. We don't have any stuff, but you can't kill each other. So this one is also sponsored by Mitzi, who actually ran the event we saw on day 4. Go over here, that's a little loud. So all the participants get prizes. In this case, they're NFTs. Those NFTs are shards that you can then use the shards, put them together to buy a plot of land. So just by showing up here and fighting and losing, it's something like 15 weeks or something. I think it's 7 shards at a time you get. You'd be able to get a property here on the server. So it's really great. It's something to do and hang out. There's a dozen or so people on now. It's just getting ready to start. And the attendance varies, a dozen or 2 people usually. Got the little spectator area out here. And there's Miss Fuchsia, who we saw. A lot of these people we saw on day 4. Kind of exciting. So they built this huge coliseum to house the event, which is kind of cool. There's been several people built coliseums around the world. They're really beautiful. And if you're participating or trespassing, you can run down here and they'll hook you up with gear in the armory. And only spectators are supposed to, or I'm sorry, only participants should be down there. And they actually just burn the gear at the end and create new stuff for this event. So we'll give them a minute to get started. Go up here and get a seat. And this is all new. We just added the walls a couple weeks ago. Try and find a good vantage point without falling off. There goes the bell. Ding ding. AC and Sadisti down there. Some of these fights go in like 10 seconds are over. I can't even believe it. I'm not in there because I'm not a good PvPer. I almost ended up in there though, didn't I? So you get the same gear. We used to give a full netherite armor and an apple and something else, and we had to tone down the gear because it was taking too long. And we've been looking for a mod that shows you what your opponent's shows everybody what the opponent's health is. If anybody knows about one, put it down in the comments. We'd like to add that. Kind of fun for all the spectators to be able to see what's going on. I think Casey fell asleep. Ouch. And all of you PvPers probably know that axe actually does more damage than the sword per second if you use it right. And you can disable their shields with it. So when I first watched these, I'm kind of wondering why weren't they using swords. Did some research, and that's why. I have the, oh, there we go, AC1. I have the captions on the side. It's kind of fun to see when they crit versus not. Looks like we got a couple new contestants. I don't know how they pronounce it, but I always call that far one Gumby. Looks like I think Fulcrum was down below me somewhere. Here we go. They also usually stream this on their YouTube channel. So we've got 2 people narrating this one today, I'm sure. And like I said, if you just for participating, you get 7 shards is the current bounty, whether you win or lose. So if you think you can PvP better than these guys and you want to get basically a free piece of property in the Uplift, 7 shards, I think 99 of them it takes to combine to get a plot, and then you'll get a random plot. So if you're interested in that, even without buying a plot, I'll leave a link to my Discord in the comments, and you can shoot me a message and I'll whitelist you, which means that you have access to the server. And actually, basically, it's granting you access to an existing plot where you can dig, you can do whatever you want. I've got a couple of plots that I haven't used that I just bought for really investment. They're in either good areas or close to other people that I play with. So I've got several I haven't gotten a chance to mess with yet. I don't know how long it'd take if we had no armor. Probably 2 shots. So we go through pretty standard brackets. You know, everybody will play once, winner goes on to the next bracket, and so on. Depending on how many people, there's usually 10 or so fights. We'll probably cut on this one out to the one of the final ones, just so we can see who wins the day. I think Gumby's going to get this one. Maybe. I was right. And then you get to keep their armor. I think you have to burn it all on this server. I don't remember. I just came outside. I was going to go up and get a different vantage point and notice there's a gigantic Pikachu out here. That's funny. It's that one behind it. I know they're Pokemon. What are those? Leave it in the comments. There's a new round. Fuchsia and Gustav Gamer. It's a little laggy today. I hope this glass holds up. We put the glass up because the first couple times we did this, people kept getting thrown out of the ring. I didn't know you could get thrown over a wall. I think Miss Fuchsia is going to take this because she usually wins. Yep. Visit the cat coaster. So you can name your tools here. That's her plot. Another round going. He's actually got a sword and an axe. Interesting. I believe you use the axe to break the shield, and then you can use the sword to go in fast with a hit. I had to do a little research to figure out why some of the weapon choices were made. Who do you think's gonna win? The defender with the shield, or the attacker with two weapons? Looks like the two weapons wins. I think that's it for today. Go ahead and post in the comments who you think's gonna be the winner. I'll post it tomorrow with the actual final result. Thanks for coming by. Goodbye.